have a list of anime series that I wish I could go back in time and rewatch all over again. I remember when I first started out watching anime and I kept coming across this one particular anime and it became hard to overlook because the main character just looked straight badass. But in attempt of watching it, I just couldn't get into the story until one day I came across a scene and questioned if this was the same anime that I once abandoned. So I returned to this anime and then I realized the mistake I made in not believing in my initial intuition. Guys, it's your boy Jay on Chain. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't been there before, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification. I'm trying to get like the big dogs. Help your boy out. Alright guys, so today, as you see from the video title, this is the hidden gem of anime that you might have overlooked or missed. This anime is called Katekyo Hitman Reborn. This is a shonen gem, or should I say a shonen beast, that you might have overlooked. And it's for one particular reason, I would say, and this is the reason that caught me out, is the first 20 episodes, right, of this anime is filler. Now, not complete filler, that they introduce you to the characters, etc. There's no premise involved though, and it's only when you get to episode 20 and onwards does the story really start. And the reason for this is originally the series was supposed to be a comedy series. So the first episodes 1 to 20 is not really shown in like until we get to about episode 20, and then the story starts to increase. So if you are going to check the anime out, right, make sure, I would say, watch maybe episode 1 to 5 and then skip straight to about episode 19, and then you get what I'm talking about, right? Or if you're a survivor and you're a soldier, you can run straight through the filler episodes 2 and see what happens. So let me allow you to get hip to the plot real quick without me giving you any spoilers. So in Hitman Reborn, it follows the story of Sawada Suna, a young boy who discovers that he's next in line to become the boss of a Vongola family, a powerful mafia organization. The Vongola's most powerful hitman, a gun-toting infant named Reborn, is sent to teach Suna how to be a boss. Now, Suna, his character is very nimble, he is basically a wimp, right? But with the help of Reborn, he then has to rise to the occasion and inherit this mafia family, right? And take over and obviously lead them to victory, right? So along the way, he has many different people he meets. At first he didn't have no friends, and slowly as the story progresses, he starts to come across people, and these people are then chosen to become part of his Vongola family. You know what I'm trying to say? Now guys, this is not no normal mafia thing where they involve like guns and stuff, although there is some in the anime. No, this is more, I would say, shonen-y, anime-y, you know, in terms of like, it's not as realistic, meaning the Vongola, which is the mafia, they got powers, right? So Suna, for example, when Reborn, the infant, shoots him with his pistol, right? It's a special bullet within it called the dying will, and then when it enters Suna's body, he then becomes someone unrecognizable. You know what I'm trying to say? And like I said, initially within the first few episodes, you will see that the same gun is being used within the first few episodes, even though it is filler, and obviously he can't really control his powers yet. A big flame ends up going in his head, and it turns him from basically a weak, nimble guy to someone that's more aggressive, someone that's more sturdy, like an animal. But as the story progresses, he learns to control his power, right? And it's then used, right, to elevate him and also elevate those around him. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, what I was going to say about this anime is, it's not what you think. Although it's about mafias, etc., and he does have a little power, etc., and that, the story then progresses into a way that you wouldn't even imagine. And I feel like everyone should then check it out, because like I said, the story isn't just one directional. You know, you got badass characters that he's surrounded by. The main character, although he does start off a bit weak, like I said, sooner, he then progresses into the boss that he's meant to be, without me giving you too many. I don't want to spoil it at all, you know what I'm trying to say. I want you to actually go and watch it. It's currently on Crunchyroll, so you can watch the whole series on Crunchyroll, right? It's about, I think it's 200 or more episodes. So you know the series was definitely holding weight, especially during those times when Bleach and Naruto was out, for it to have that much episodes and then not get cancelled. The series has lovable characters, lovable side characters, where you actually think to yourself that, the main character, cool, I like you, but I might like you a bit better. Almost like you got sauce characters that kind of reference Sasuke. You know what I'm trying to say? You got characters that are just great side characters in general. You can't not like Reborn, which is the baby infant. You can't not like a character called Lambo, which you lot will see once you watch it. You know what I'm trying to say? And like I said, it's got great fight scenes. It's got great arcs within the anime itself. And like I said, it's truly a hidden gem. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's powers are different. You know what I'm trying to say? The fights are great. The side characters are great and well put together, and the story is well put together in addition to that. And like I said, the series does end, and if you want to progress further, they do have a manga which covers more source material. Guys, I definitely feel like you should get hip to this anime ASAP. Like I said, if you like stuff like Naruto, Bleach, you will definitely enjoy this. I can guarantee you, I can stamp it. I'm putting my stamp on it right now. Yeah, the OSTs are beautiful and great. The openings and endings are nice. I'm telling you guys, if I could rewatch this right now, yeah, I would. The only reason I'm not going to rewatch it right now is because I rewatched it about 3 times already. So that tells you, or it shows you, or indicates to you my love for this anime. Like, you don't need to stop sleeping on it. Yeah, too much people overlook this based on like the first few episodes, or based on just because they don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not that much talked about anymore, but there was a time when this was popping up a lot. During like the time of like Bleach, when Bleach was still airing, etc. Like, this was airing as well, and it was definitely popping off, and it does hold weight. And I'm also hearing there's gonna be a new series coming out, so I feel like you should definitely dive into this right now, especially if you're looking for something new to watch. Get in on this. Yeah, there's also a time skip, and everyone knows, everyone loves a time skip within an anime or a manga. Yeah, so you know when there's a time skip, you know the story's juicy. So there we go. I don't even want to talk about no more. You don't just listen, turn on Crunchyroll or whatever anime website you might use, and go tap in for the first few episodes right now, then skip straight to episode 20, right? And let's go see some greatness. Take in the greatness of what you're about to see. You know what I'm saying? Actually appreciate and embrace the characters as well. Guys, this is your boy Jay Unchained. I'm locking out. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below, have you watched this anime before? Have you contemplated it? Have you read the manga? I'm looking out. Peace.